Hi there, I'm Manika-Nia from EPALE Ireland, and today you're going to learn how to navigate through the EPALE platform and learn just how EPALE can be useful to you as a professional within adult learning. What is EPALE, you ask? Stick with me on this journey and you will know all. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this guided tour. So if I make myself small there and we go over to the platform, which is epale.ec.europa.eu/en. You can see that EPALE stands for the Electronic Platform for Adult Learning in Europe, and you can see that we have over 70,000 members currently. Here we have the option to register if you're not yet a member or to log in if you are a member. So as I go through this tour, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like without being a member and what it looks like while you are a member. I will also walk you through registration and, of course, logging in. So first, before we do any of those, this is the EPALE platform. You can see, even as not a member, that there are main things that we can click on, like the events calendar, project results. Down, we can see the latest from EPALE, so that's blogs, news, discussions, and resources. And if we continue to scroll down, we can see frequently asked questions, and I'm actually going to go over some while showing you what the frequently asked questions are just by sight. So here we are in the FAQs. As you're watching this, please also take note of all of the questions, because if you do have any that aren't answered in this video, hopefully they'll be answered if you just flick to the FAQ section. And I'm just going to highlight a few of them for you. So firstly, here, what is EPALE? EPALE is a multilingual, open membership community for teachers, trainers, researchers, academics, policymakers, and anyone else with a professional role in adult learning across Europe. EPALE is funded by the European Commission as the latest development in an ongoing commitment to improving the quality of adult learning provision in Europe. Community is at the heart of EPALE. It is set up around the sharing of content related to adult learning, including news, blog posts, resources, and events and courses. Members of the community can engage with adult learning colleagues across Europe through the site's features, including online discussions and debates, communities of practice, rating content, and commenting under blog posts. Members can also interact with their peers across Europe, and by requesting a collaborative space, i.e. a private section within EPALE which allows them to have discussions, upload documents, share news, and highlight relevant events in the specific group calendar. Members can also find projects and make professional connections using the partner search. I want to highlight both of these questions. I am an adult learner. What can EPALE offer me? And I am an adult learning professional. What can EPALE offer me? Because EPALE is specifically catered to adult learning professionals and not learners. If you are an adult learning professional, it breaks down further that this platform is very much for you. It says EPALE is set up with adult learning professionals in mind to help them learn from each other and develop their professional practice. EPALE also has a wide variety of useful tools, including a calendar of events, as we saw earlier, the latest news on adult learning, blog posts, a library of resources, discussion forums, and the tool for collaboration, the partner search tool. EPALE also has a podcast, several communities of practice, and if any registered user cannot find the community that they are looking for, there is also the opportunity to create one by submitting a request. So EPALE is very much a place for anyone within the adult learning sector to network across Europe. If we go down to registration, we see a few more questions. Do I need to register to access EPALE? The answer, as you can see here, I am not signed in and I can still see some things, so you do not need to register. But if you want to make the best of EPALE, then you should register and you should sign in. For the question, how do I register to become an EPALE member? It says, in order to make full use of all the EPALE features like the partner search and user directory, participate in discussions, rate content, and upload news items, events, blog posts, and resources, you need to register. Join today to become part of the largest European community of adult learning professionals. And of course, there's another button for us to register, which I will show you shortly. Okay. And then down to content. As I said earlier, EPALE is a brilliant platform to share. So if you do have resources, if you have an event that you would like more eyes to see, this is the perfect platform for you to use to go ahead and do that. And in this section here, it lets us know about how content is structured on the website, how we can contribute to the website, and how we can upload the various different parts like the resources, the events, the news, videos, or even just questions. How is content structured on the EPALE website? Everything within the site is organized around 5 important adult learning themes: learner support, learning environments, life skills, policy, and quality. Each theme has several related sub-themes which bring together all the content available on EPALE. Each sub-theme page provides access to blog posts, resources, news, articles, events, and related discussions. So that gives you a little background on content. And if we click, can I contribute to the EPALE website? Of course, we already know the answer to that, but as a registered user, you can write news articles and blog posts or suggest events and resources. You are also able to rate and comment on content, start and take part in discussions, and you can also join the EPALE community of practice where you can exchange ideas and challenges and discuss outcomes and approaches with other learning professionals around a specific topic. Alternatively, if you are part of a project or are thinking about setting up a project and need space for private discussions, you're also able to request a collaborative space, which is another very amazing tool that EPALE offers. You can click on it through clicking collaborative space here. You can also click on it once you are signed in. Okay. So let's scroll right down to Partner Search. Partner Search is one of those that we probably get the most excitement about. It is a pretty exciting aspect because it is facilitating that collaboration, that pan-Europe collaboration, which of course is brilliant. So here for Partner Search, can I find partners for my projects? EPALE offers a partner search facility to exchange ideas and create networking opportunities with individuals or organizations. Hundreds of organizations are registered in the partner search with thousands of monthly page views. You might not know it yet, but you may be the ideal partner for someone else's project. Just make sure you opt in to be included in the partner search when you complete your profile. This means that when other EPALE members search the user directory for potential partners, your profile will be included in the search results. In order to contact potential partners, simply log in to EPALE. As part of the EPALE partner search, you can also request a collaborative space. This provides an area on EPALE for you to discuss potential project ideas, develop applications, and share documents without cluttering up your inbox. Okay, and as we go down, we have the events/calendar, just with answers of how you can find events, how you can post events, how you can filter when you're looking for a specific type of event, and even about training courses that are available through EPALE. Further down, we have information about projects, about multilingualism, about the communications, and technical requirements. I do want to mention about communication notifications. The umbrella of EPALE can be found here on Twitter, here on Facebook, here on LinkedIn. But as this is a video for EPALE Ireland, I want to also show you how you can follow and connect with EPALE within Ireland. As the EPALE IE coordinator, myself and our organization Léargas are the NSS for Ireland, which means the National Support Service. And if we scroll right back up to the top of the list, we see in general that there's a question of who are the National Support Services and what do they do. The National Support Services, NSSs, have been appointed by the national authorities of the countries participating in the Erasmus Plus program to help create content for EPALE, promote and animate the platform. NSSs also focus on bringing EPALE to the adult education community in their countries and motivate their communities to participate in EPALE. And just below that, we have how can I contact a national support service? And there is a page where all the NSSs are listed. So you are more than welcome to have a play with this platform so that you can find our details, but also you can connect, find, and follow us both on Facebook and on Twitter as Adult Learning in Ireland. Okay, so let's go back home. Move myself out the way and go to register so we can see how it's done. So like most registration forms, it's pretty straightforward. You put your name, your country, your username, your email address, accept the terms and conditions. I would recommend that you allow the National Support Service from your own country to contact you. And also I would subscribe to the EPALE newsletter because it won't bombard you, but it gives very relevant information that I think you find very useful. Tick those, register, and you're good to go. Now let's go to login. I'm going to go ahead and use my own login here. Okay, so we are all signed in. This looks very slightly different than how it will look for you, of course, because I am a member of staff. I don't believe you would have this black column here, but other than that, this is how it will look when you sign in. Let's go home. And you can see that the difference from when we first came and had a look at the site is almost indistinguishable. So it is pretty much the same. The only difference now that we're signed in is that, of course, we are able to participate in the EPALE community, which is brilliant. I want to take you through a few of these tabs here. So home is what we're on now. Just gives us a synopsis of what's currently going on. About EPALE is what we pretty much went through with the FAQs. EU policy is exactly what it sounds like. And the ones I'm going to briefly show you are community activities, because here is where we can see full breakdowns of what we talked about in the FAQs. So we've got the communities of practice, collaborative spaces, community of European for vet practitioners, and all of these other tabs within community activities. And I want to click on to communities of practice because this is a page that we were not able to access until we logged in. And as it says, communities of practice are online groups where people with similar interests from the adult learning sector can get together. Join a community to meet like-minded EPALE members from across Europe and exchange ideas, resources, and good practices. So this is one that many find very helpful and that many are able to collaborate through. Nextly, collaborative spaces, which is another tab that is inaccessible if you are not logged in and not registered. And collaborative spaces are online private groups where adult learning professionals with similar interests can get together to exchange ideas, resources, and good practices. So we already talked about what it is, but now you can see it for yourself. And here it says each collaborative space has a moderator who can add new people to the group. Community of European vet practitioners. So here it says, welcome to the new dedicated community of practice on EPALE. This new COP will build on existing work, including the CEDEFOP European Community of Learning Providers set up in cooperation with DGEMPL and the expert group platform of European Associations of Vet Providers in 2015. The new COP will strengthen the vet community across Europe with a focus on supporting the exchange of good practice and the enhancement of mutual learning among European vet practitioners to help them better anticipate and prepare for future challenges. If you're an EPALE member and you would like to join, you can click Request Membership below. And if you're not an EPALE member, as you know by this point, register so that you can join. So for any vet practitioner out there, this is tailored specifically for that field. Like the other tabs, it is such a brilliant idea to come on and scan through just to familiarize yourself with this platform. But for now, we're going to move on to themes. As mentioned earlier when we were going through the FAQs about the 5 themes that the entire platform is broken up into, we have learner support, learning environments, life skills, policy, and quality. And here, if you are going through the platform, you can find topics under the specific headings and can be equipped with more tools and resources about these specific topics. And now let's move on to tools and portals. So the tools and portals tab comprises of everything that you can see here, and specifically the resource center and the partner search, which we're going to go over in this video. So the Resource Center shows the latest resources. It also allows you to type in keywords. If you wanted to find something from a specific author, you can type in specific keywords and likely find exactly what you're looking for. You can see that there's nearly 5,000 results, so you're welcome to go through looking. The Resource Center is a really brilliant tool and makes things so much easier. So definitely utilize the center while you're here on the platform. And the partner search, looking for partners, search here for organizations and individuals looking to discuss ideas, exchange good practice, and find partners for funded projects. And so we see here we can have some criteria. You can leave it at any and apply it. You can pick the country that you are hoping to partner with. You can find any organizations by country, the type of activity, the type of organization. You can even put keywords and you will be able to find specific results. You can also see just from coming on the partner search who has put in a request. So you're welcome to look through this and possibly find exactly the partner that you are looking for. So definitely utilize it when you come on board, as the possibilities are endless. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this walkthrough. Most importantly, I hope that you now feel that you have a firm grasp on the platform, how to navigate through it, and who to contact if you just can't figure it out. EPALE is a wonderful platform to utilize for all of those in the adult learning field. So make your professional life that much easier by registering, signing in, sharing, collaborating, connecting, and overall networking with other adult learning professionals within Europe. See you on the platform.